So you want to shoot a music video. Let's talk about it. This video is intended for those of you who are starting out and want to get a few tips on how to shoot a music video. 10 steps. Yeah, let's say 10 steps. Yeah, 10 steps that I follow in shooting a music video. You can choose to follow some or all of these steps. It's up to you. Maybe you already are shooting and maybe perhaps want to improve on your workflow or whatever reason. It's all up to you. First things first. First thing I do is a treatment. Treatment is basically a way of brainstorming with an artist that you're working with. Treatment is basically like a file, like I want to say like a vision board, mood board type of thing, you know, that helps put into perspective the vision that you have for the artist. So normally the artist will hit you up, and then you get the song, and then the artist will tell you, okay, this is the idea I have. They'll give you references, they'll tell you, okay, check this music video out, so on and so forth. And then your treatment will serve to sort of give the artist an idea of what you have in mind, basically. You can also use a treatment to pitch. Oftentimes it happens that an artist may look for videographers. They may ask certain, like they will search for a number of videographers to pitch, and then they'll take the best pitch from there. Storyboarding, I would like storyboard or shot list. Basically, a storyboard is when you plan out your shots to varying levels of complexity. A storyboard is when you basically you plan out the shots based on the song itself, the timing, certain shots you might want to take, you know. So that's basically what a storyboard is. It's basically in the form of like I don't want to say comic, but you basically have all your frames with the different information at the bottom of each block, and then with your shots. A shot list serves a similar purpose in listing all the types of shots that you might want to take at certain points of the song. So you might even go as far as putting timestamps to a certain shot that you might want to take. Maybe a beat drops, there's a certain shot that you might want to take, maybe a tight shot with a type of lens. You can go crazy. It's your video, you know. Very important to stay on track with what you're shooting, but at the same time to allow a little nuance. I mean, if I could give an example of me allowing for nuance, there's a scene in one of my very first music videos I shot with an artist. The song is Smooth Talker. That I can guarantee you was not planned, but those are the types of things that may happen that you might be open to. But again, very important to keep on track with what you had planned. Location and location scouting. There's two main ways that you can prepare for a location, right? So the first one is, if you are within the vicinity of the location, highly recommend before the shoot, go out to the location, scout the location, take pictures, see what shots you might want to take, you know. Ooh, this is a cool ledge, I like to take a shot from here, that type of thing. Take as many pictures as you can, document and it's a no-brainer, type of thing. If you are within the vicinity of the location, scout the location. Goes hand in hand with your storyboard and with your shot list. You're not within the same vicinity, then it might help if you can't get someone to scout for you. Do a little bit of research as much as you can, location scout, know where you're working, know what you're working with, as far as you can. Shooting and prepping. With whatever equipment you have, make sure you pack, have a list of the lenses you want to take. You can't always carry all the lenses, it takes up too much space. You can't always carry all your equipment. It's not safe, and first of all, to carry all your equipment at once, and secondly, it's not efficient, particularly if you're carrying a backpack. You want to carry your charger, you want to carry your camera, maybe 1 or 2 lenses, that type of thing. So always pack your stuff, do a list, like, okay, cool, I need my lens, I'm gonna choose this lens, I'm gonna do, that type of thing. If you are shooting batteries, guys, please make sure you pack your batteries and make sure you have memory cards. I can't tell you how many times there's come a situation where I have had to stop mid-shoot to run to the shop and buy batteries, either for my flash or buy memory cards, because I forgot to back up my memory card, or I left my memory card at home. So I own maybe 4, 5, 6 different memory cards packed in different bags, just in case. I even have a memory card in my wallet, just in case. You never know. You never know. But yeah, if you're starting out in your journey, maybe you're shooting with your phone. Phones nowadays record great quality content, so make sure your stuff is in check. If you have a grip that you mount your phone to, that type of thing, man. That's like 101 stuff. If you have a trip, you pack your bag the night before, you do a checklist, that type of thing. Shooting on the day, make sure you're early, make sure you're on time. You want to be as efficient, you want to be as professional, you want to leave a good impression. Okay, the end of the day, or the end of however long you're shooting, at the end of that session, you want to leave that person with the impression, go to no man, Ogutle is shit when it comes to, he makes sure everything is sharp. I tend to find a lot of the time with music videos, artists that perform tend to be shy, so the energy tends to be down. So as a person who's shooting, if you're shooting your artist, don't be shy to hype them up, hype them up, like, yo, yeah, need more energy. When the song's playing, you're holding the camera, hype your artist up, hype them up, yeah, bounce to the song, that type of thing. Because I tend to see it oftentimes when the artist performing, it's like, so just something I thought I should say. But yeah, so with post-production, basically my workflow goes from drafting, revision, final draft, visualizer, and promo. I make promos for my music videos. You don't necessarily have to do that. I make visualizers for my music videos. You don't necessarily have to do that. Key things: draft, revision, and final draft. I always start with color grading. After color grading my clips, basic color grade, nothing too hectic, maybe color corrections, that type of thing, just to make it look nice. And then after that, I go in to the cutting. So cutting clips, timing, that type of thing. Basically make it a basic sequence that plays from start to beginning. No effects, nothing crazy, but you just have basic full sequence that's timed to the song. After that, go crazy with your effect. With my style as a cinematographer, I don't like making crazy YouTubey, TikToky edits. I prefer my work to look a bit more cinematic. Editing styles differ from person to person, so to each their own. After editing, first draft goes through. Send a draft, send a draft to the artist so that they see, oh, okay, cool, I like this. Don't put this clip in. I don't like the way my eyes look here. I don't like the way you zoom into my nose here, that type of thing. So that you get the feedback, so that you don't edit an entire music from start to finish and then get told that, nah, this is not it, I don't like it. It has happened to me. Yeah, I learned. Once the artist is happy, do the final thing and then put it all together into a nice bow and tie, put all titles, put all the and then send it through and you'll be sharp. Make a promo video, and then from a promo video, and then I'll make a visualizer. So what a visualizer is basically a much simpler video that you would attach the music to, something that you might be able to upload, something that the artist might be able to upload to tease the upcoming music video, just to play the song, but maybe just to have visuals to accompany the song. That's what a visualizer serves as. I also make thumbnails for the music video if so the artist chooses to use that thumbnail. So what I'll tend to do is, with that thumbnail, I'll just sort of animate the thumbnail as a visualizer, and then that would encompass the visualizer. And then with the promo video, there is no set formula as to how to do your promo video. To each their own. What I normally do for a promo video is I use the 1080 by 1350 format for Facebook and Instagram posts. You can also use 1080 by 1920 format for stories. Basically vertical format, and then make a 30-second snippet, cut it, put some titles, what coming soon, that type of thing. That's a promo video, and then you have yourself a music video. Easy. I will see you guys soon. Ciao.